focus of the entire nation zooms in on a game like that. When it's a conference showdown, the stakes are even higher. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a participant. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Gators offense will have the football first. It was close the last time these two got together, but the Gators nipped the Bayou Bengals in a memorable game.
They sure did, and they made the plays that they needed to make late in the game. These games between Florida and LSU are oftentimes so evenly matched because both teams have so much NFL talent. You just feel like it's going to come down to who has the ball last in this one.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Looking to throw, it's Kinsey. Makes the grab on the left. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he offense. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down in 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
This is either complete confidence or a hint of recklessness. Opening drive, 4th down, own territory, going for it. And the Gators have this offense rolling.
Man, you see this at all levels of football. It's the hardest play to stop. I think everybody's yelling in the stands, QB sneak, QB sneak. It doesn't matter. You know it's coming, but it's so difficult with all those guys.
Right back to the well. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Gators come to the line. This situation, we might see a shot play. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ends today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency. For the second half of the season, David, I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out. Not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
The Gators have it with a 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And look at the quarterback. Look at the players on offense. They're over looking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking the field goal at this point.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The Tigers offense has the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming
great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you can tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just
Turning it on. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Dropping back, it's Kinsey. Working the middle, it's complete. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we play one period. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. It's complete to the right. Lowers those pads. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. And the Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the connection. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Makes it play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Gators will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Ezukama. And he used that big, powerful stiff arm to extend the play and pick up a few extra yards. And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it. That's caught. It's Johnson. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Russo. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. The Tigers are on the move. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Got it in the middle. It's Ezukama. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Running to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built the deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Through the air, it's Yates. That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness in 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short. Who knows what to do?
And they gambled in their own end, turned over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly complete. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Ezukama. He's got enough for the first down. They'll slide him at the 24-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Working that left side now. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line. A mere yard away from Pater. The Tigers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need 1 more yard. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again. He noses his way into the end zone. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. When these two first met in 1937 in Baton Rouge, LSU shut out the Gators. Florida would notch the first road victory in this swampy series when they beat LSU on the Bayou in 1956.
A lot of history between these two teams because even when there were 2 divisions in the SEC, this was a constant cross-division rivalry featuring lots of NFL talent and some really dramatic games. I remember being the #1 team in the nation back in 1997, going into Baton Rouge and losing, and the fans rushing the field, tearing down the goalposts. These two teams have unbelievable fan bases and lots of talent on the field.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had the...
Intercepted! but he gives him the ball in prime field position at the 40. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender there closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minute.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
He's down at the 25-yard line, waning moments of the first half, and it's a 1st down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Look out, he's got room. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Maybe a chance to get on a couple more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And they'll push that one down a little further. And the Gators will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Soft spot in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the early contact by the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. A 1st down for the offense. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. They'll run it from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Got it set up on the outside. Brings it to the open. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Now they moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Shoots it to the left. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate through the weather and get it to your target. But just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
Caught in the backfield, it's Ezukama. He's loose on the road. Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Mark.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
They'll step in from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down to the 24 after a pickup.
And I kind of like how the quarterback didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to be delayed.
The Gators are in the hurry up.
When offenses get first downs like this, and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
They'll put him away from the 41 on first down. Looking for a man. It's Kenton. Here's a hit. He's got it inside the 30. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out quickly. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On first and 10, trying to strike from the 15. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Throws for the tight end. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Florida. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way. But you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for a running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
And this QB's put up a lot of numbers today and had a lot of success. But, man, he makes his first mistake. And this defense, they finally capitalize. They get the big turnover.
Yeah, they needed something to go their way finally against the pass, and they get it right there. Now, if you're this quarterback, you got to turn the page quickly. Obviously, they're not going to stop throwing the football. They've had tons of success with this game tonight so far. He's going to be able to have to bounce back from that interception.
Pressure coming. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. And this offense can really afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. It's good.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First snap of this drive will come from inside.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great little mood.
Takes the easy one to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. How about the defense just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught in the backfield. It says Ukama. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. And still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd down, going up top. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Johnson.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running in between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Setting up the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the offense trying to get the screen pass to the running back and get him out into space to do some damage, but the defense not having it. No gain on that play.
Sends it back in motion. 3rd down play from the gun. Oh, they're after him. He'll try to do it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Now a 1st down at the 45-yard line. Zings it complete to the right. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be. And a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees...
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, LSU. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 20 feet. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll get things started on this drive for the 24. Right on the money. And a pickup of 8 opens a door of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Gators want to crank the tempo.
The defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And you can see this quarterback working all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Back to throw. It's Gates. Fires to the big fella. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the 1st down. And they saw something they liked because here they go, right back on the ball.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Got him downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And they exploited that soft spot. They get it down to the 35. They've got a first and 10 as we're inside a minute to play here in the third. To the air on first down. Fires it down the seam. And the double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. Good gain on the return, and his defense has set them up with a big play. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now this offense facing a third and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to pass. It's Yates. Buys a little time. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. But trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a...
Unleashes one deep. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense time. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading as much as they are.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode. And what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're putting their ears back, they're coming out of the quarterback, and you really struggle protecting your guy. Really protect their guys.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They get it down, and this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The Gators in the hurry up. Wants to keep it in the air. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to find the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Gators!
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no run. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Ball field in front of him as they open this possession from their own 20. Handoff from the gun. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game. The defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains to keep these drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Gets it out there. They'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive in their own 48. Looking to throw, it's Yates. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
Backed up down here, second and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, they're going to have time to throw.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Makes a grab past the marker. And to the end zone. He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
This defense just had this QB's number all game long. We're here in the fourth quarter, and still, he's not able to set up in the pocket. He gets flushed to the outside, nothing open, and it's an incompletion.
The Gators come to the line in a hurry up. Sneaks it in.
It's just so nice to have a system who can make plays through the air and make plays with speed like this. Runs into the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my call.
Oh my God! Come on.
Got to put it on his body. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snap back from the 21. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopping his tracks in the backfield. The Tigers are way behind the sticks on this third and forever.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense. Now, really nice blitz call that time. Blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
He dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Looks as if LSU will line up and put it away. He's got it. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They're in a precarious spot here. They're lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They've got it at the 36. It's a first and 10. To the air, it's Yates. Makes the catch. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense defense was in zone. They did a really nice job closing the window at the intended target.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's not an accident. They're just got his second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and now they're down by 7. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. And we will be dragged down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man on the right. Gets down to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. New set of penalties on completion. Coming out of the first down with the play fake. Throws to the wide out. Wide open downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. They use the jump play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Motion from the back. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the right. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch. And he just got to the side. And the Tigers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. It's gone downfield.
No way.
Just what they hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first up. Clock winds down with the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Off-play action on first down. It's complete. Just through behind his pad. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Pulls his throws off the RPO. Touchdown! And they take it in for 6 more points. That one pushes his feet out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Yates. Spits it out to the back. It's complete to the right. He snagged him, and he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Extending the play. It's a really good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Better get that seismic grab ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. Throws to the tight end. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early.
He's got it, 1st down and more. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. In this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Quick completion on the out. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. And the Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On third and short. They'll try to pick it up with the pass. It's complete to the left. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Give to the back. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Let's see what they've got on second down. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance.
Welcome to Jacksonville, Florida, and the annual site of one of the best rivalries in the sport. Not a lot of distance between the Gators and the Dogs, and once a year they come here close to the state line and draw their own battle lines. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get them started. And no chance to return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Florida's offense will start this game off. Grab the Dogs and put them in a last time they made blowing out Georgia.
Yeah, it was like Tim Tebow, Danny Warfel back playing quarterback for the Gators again. They were throwing it through the air. They were getting it done on the ground as well. Offensively, the Gators last year couldn't be stopped. I think Georgia knows in this one this time. They've got to be able to get some stops and get some takedowns.
So just out of curiosity, because I don't know the history, you name those guys, other quarterbacks that could win. What was
Turning it on. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually alive.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage. He's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver.
Looking downfield, it's Yates. It's complete on the right side. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And winning first down is a flower of defense, and you can't get much of it. You can't get physically good at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting the big chunk, getting it second and short, not a good job on this defense.
The Gators will snap it on first and 10. The give to the running back on the shotgun. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race. And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally tough.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z. So these are big for the resume.
And the Gators, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's got him in the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They're working that left side. That completion will take it inside the 4. The offense is threatening. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up the first down without scoring. Third down. Looking for the score. Into the house. Touchdown, Gator.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game. So how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And he tacks on the extra point. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down on 20 feet. So Georgia's offense taking the worst chance to have the season today. From the shotgun, the inside give. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Let's take a little step back and look at Georgia. They got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. 5-star backer, verbal commitment, some picture help in the form of this guy.
And these are the guys that they play running back all over the field in high school because they're so big and strong and athletic. And it's a guy that you count on. They can come in right now and play day game with that size-speed combination.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just never developed.
Arizona scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. They just got off one big play. Let's see if they got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Use the play fake down the throw. Bottle of the line, lets it go. Fires to the big fella. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Going up top again. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Got room on the return. Past the 30. 10. Touchdown, Florida. The defense putting points on the board.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're going to make it a three-game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring, combination, 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give these coaches that right. They have their guys ready to go. And this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in the game.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Bryant. Gets it to the back. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain here. These two first met back in 1915. Much of their histories, they've been sleeping giants. Man, when they wake up, do they wake up?
Well, it's two programs, obviously, with a lot of history and a lot of great players in the past, but I feel like because of the recent success of both Georgia and Florida in the last couple of decades, this is a game every year that everybody, not just in the SEC, but I think around the country, have circled because of what this game means.
Well, and it's so cool when you're a fan and you played in this game like me and Jesse described. You can go back to a singular moment like Run, Lindsey, Run in 1980, which was the third and long in the early 7 that they converted Georgia to go on to win a national title. Big games decided by big moments that live forever.
Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 27-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at the 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give them the 1st down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the first. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. They came out and jumped on their way into the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. Brings it to the open. An explosive play in the running game, and he's got the 1st down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight end and everybody is putting in the work up from hitting to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
The Gators trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gator! Quick strike through the air for the score. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason is we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I love that is trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get you. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 people.
They'll put this one in play for a snap and drive from the 25. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking down the middle. And that one's incomplete. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. They have a big pickup in recruiting, stud in the secondary. Five-star defensive back gives him a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, Brandon.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a five-star guy like that, dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. Just, they have so much speed. The measurables there. This guy should be an impact player day one.
On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. They got zero push up front, and they stopped them in the backfield. Georgia lining up to pull away. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it for the 37 for the first play of this drive. Hand off to the lone back. They'll rip off 8 on that play in second and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains. And if you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Gators gathered up for the first down.
This guy's got a lot of tools in his toolbox to overlock, man. He shows you right there. And when I think back to Florida running backs, Emmitt Smith, all-time great. But a guy I played with in Gainesville, Fred Taylor, he was so big, but so fast for a guy his size, and just caused so many problems for the defenses in the face. And I think in the SEC today, you've got to be able to run the football if you're going to win games. And
can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. And the Gators send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. To the air, it's Bryant. Makes the grab on the left. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he is snuck out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing behind this. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running down the hill.
And he's brought down after a nice game. This senior shows some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Good timing on the quick out. And a good job of coverage by the defense.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all offseason long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Motion to the wide receiver. Finding open area. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Dogs pound out the rock and move the sticks down back to work. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Swings it out to the flat.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Bulldogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, can these guys use the score to cut into this lead. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to throw, it's Bryant. Quickly to the tight end. Powers through. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the big catch. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. First and goal. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldog.
Man, you just know that offense, they needed that touchdown to try to build build some momentum. Hasn't really been going great early in this game, but a nice job being physical at the point of attack and pay it off with the score. And maybe that's just the play they needed to turn this thing around.
From inside the 10, here he goes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They've got to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now it's second and ball. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Line gets set, first down. They'll run it from the gun. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up second and 4. The Gators racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on second down. Flips it out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there, but it forward just a few. The offense will have to use his first time out of the half. The Gators come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Finds his tight end. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on first and 10. Scanning the field, it's Kinsey. Oh, he makes the catch. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Abraham. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. To the air on first down. Can't quite make the connection there, but they'll let it go too much. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient, put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield very late in the half. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know the move everywhere. How I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out this way.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Gators will line up the kickoff and start the second half. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. This drive will hold from the 15. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just a bit of a misfire there. He can't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on second and goal. Now the play fake. He's got his man, makes the grab. Guys, this offense is already reeling down the possession. Really need to cash in on this drive. Looking downfield, it's Bryant. Got a man, it's Bryant. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Georgia sends out the punt team. Let's see what he can do with it. And he is knocked out immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its air on fire. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll give it to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be second and 5. after just a few. The Gators lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline. There he goes. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And this is the part of the field where it starts to be more clear, right? I'm not backed up in my own territory. I'm getting towards midfield. 4th and inches. I can't get inches. I like my offense. I like their aggressiveness. I like the way they went and got the first down.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check it out. Power football with the run. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to believe the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. You're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
It's very hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that. It's Yates. Looking to the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They all real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
That is a really good-looking throw. Think about the expectation now for quarterbacks at Georgia. Matthew Stafford was the #1 pick overall. Stetson Bennett won 2 national championships. Imagine the pressure on this guy. When you see throws like that, he makes you believe that he can step up and lead this team to yet another natty.
Going to throw it over the top of the knee. He's got it on the sideline. They bring him down with the big play with no mistakes. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's strong. Spins away. Good, solid pick up there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Lost the throw again. They've got the screen set up. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game of divvying up the football, distributing it to different guys in the passing game. Won't just be receivers, it's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
The defense has given up some plays and passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure, getting him on the ground, and now getting him behind the sticks.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down, thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and down to 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He'll have to generate now and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He turns that loose down the right side.
And this offense is just struggling to get the rhythm, and I like they take a shot down the field. Interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting out of the field. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now,
incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big and they take over. This offense has it with a really on-field possession. Back to throw, it's Bryant. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense decline and a touchdown stand. And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found on the muscle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Big tight end trying to catch it for the extend the ball.
Great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football at the same time as he's going to catch it. And the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
And incomplete on the knee.
Oh, they were.
this game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up fourth down, they only have a one-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
Oh, he dropped it, just didn't get all the way in, and they'll turn it over on down. Great place to start for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking for man. It's Bryant. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Time winding down in the corner as they come to the line. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national ranking. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He splits the upright. That'll bring him to within 4. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big this week in the SEC, heavy all big names in that conference. Kentucky has the lead right now. Feels like it's been this way since the players took the pregame practice. But this has been a very close game. They're up by 7 over Texas. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. If anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got the first down and more. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Really nice job by the running back here in the fourth quarter, picking up that first down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot late in the game. They need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on top.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half of first and 10. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
And the offense with a nice run. Breaks off a little bit of run. Gets a first down. Here they go again. First down. You've seen this. They like to go fast.
And they can't punch it in with a first down run. And the defense has one stop.
Well, you see the sense of urgency now going on, right, David, on defense. You're creating a negative play with the backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Man, a lot of times late games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. Everything going the right direction.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air, it's Bryant. Finds his man, it's Coffey. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The field is whole drive changed on that last big play. They got it first and 10 outside the 30. Quarterback on the keep. Some hard running there with just too many defenders as he stopped the ball. And the Dogs trying to find their way forward after a big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pulls it in. It's Coffey. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. And the Bulldogs really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Riley. The tackle is made, and he's got it first and goal from the 6. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. A first down run on the doorstep. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on third and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! And here they come, almost all the way back. How about this? These guys are going for 2.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're going into the zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping at practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Kinsey. Snagged out of the air. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check it out. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And a really nice job on the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at turning it on. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. And the Gators back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he can get. He'll be just a few inches short. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Gators inside the final minute trying to hang on to this lead and the ball. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. The run from the shotgun. And he crosses the goal line for the fake touchdown, and that one just might finish this baby off.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock. If you score, you go up by 2 possessions. Nail beat Coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Back to throw, it's Bryant. Finds the tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Glasses will be raised across the Sunshine State. A toast to the Florida Gators who take down Georgia in this rivalry game. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese David, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Big-time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if we find a way to win. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Florida Gators. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Gators will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Mustangs offense has the ball first today. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out, man. I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though, and David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most, and that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the year, getting into the finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
They'll try the run. The Mustangs get enough for the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man on the right. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And the Mustangs heading quickly to the line. Guys, let's have a look at it. Breaking into the top 15 is one step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it this far. The dream is within reach. The question becomes, will they take the next step, Jesse?
You got to keep winning. Now when we're talking about this team, you're hearing college football playoff in the same sentence because of where they're ranked in the top 15. So, David, as they move forward, they've got to continue to elevate and ascend with their talent and play on the field.
Yeah, and it's exciting, right? To be mentioned, it's exciting. To hear yourself talked about on shows and to be a team that's getting respect is great. Now, let's keep pushing that pedal to the floor to be the best team we can be.
Unloads quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He'll keep it himself. Find some fresh air. He has the first and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Mustangs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a space. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Gives it on the option. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Yeah, it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
This offense trying to quieten the crowd on first and goal, and they are not cooperating. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to first and goal, but great job on first and goal. Getting the tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more difficult situation and trying to end this drive by only giving up a field goal.
Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love it. Don't let them get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mustangs.
And how about the wheels for the QB? You could tell, man, he can roll, and they're going to use him. This is just the first drive. You see him going for the touchdown. I imagine we'll see more of that guy running the football with that kind of speed.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Nice just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So the Florida Gators offense will go to work for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse. It's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David. It's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability.
Breaks into the open. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards of pop. But you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is...
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first shotgun. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
That's a really good-looking run. I tell you, it's not easy to start in the running back position for the Florida Gators. When you think of where they can recruit in the state of Florida and really nationally, they've been...
Touchdown, Gator! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. The extra point here would tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit the inch between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Dumps it off in the flats. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and forth every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going. And
Intercepted. The defense is set up. No good place for a turnover, but this one is particularly bad, and they've got it at the 20-yard line. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He'll start this drive firing. Throws for the tight end. Complete in the middle. Makes the grab at the 6-yard line. It's first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Florida! Quick strike through the air for the score.
this offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And this offense is built around this kid. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch. Like, play pitching catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense. And that's why he's putting up big numbers. And that's why he's got a real chance to build a New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground. And they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Trying play action. Right down the middle. Pulls it in. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Got his man in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Slings it. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, SMU.
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Arizona State is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jake Plummer, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to West.
He loves it high and deep down the left side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Hauls it in the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard games, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because the body.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the gun, the ground game. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. Got stuffed on first down at 2nd and 10. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process, and that time.
He'll try to take it back. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Touchdown, Mustangs. He got a step and just dusted the field.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Slips a tackle and he's got room. Knocked off his feet. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. A designed run for the quarterback. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, SMU!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so...
The extra point is blocked. He picks it up. That's a live ball. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to...
Couldn't have your decision. I guess I understand.
Broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, running back gets the give. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Yates. Just a short pass to the tight end. To the 43-yard line and a 1st first down for this offense. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38 in the lead first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for points.
Throwing right. And the DB right with him to knock it away. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. All down and down, move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check it out. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Well, it's first down. The defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your run.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, it's a simple play. QB's just looking for his big fella, the tight end, and he couldn't reel it in.
They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. This is hardly a surprise after converting their first 2 4th down attempts. They'll try it again. Dumps it to the back.
Oh my goodness.
And that'll be a turnover on downs. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been weak.
There he goes. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
We reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. He'll ride his man on the option. Rides the back and leaves it. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown Mustangs. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. For some guys, that play would be tough. It might be complicated. It might be impossible. For these guys, just another day of playing catch.
Find that guy. Right, if something goes wrong, if I get confused, if I don't know where to go, my guy out there, that dude's really, really good. So if he's running a fade, whatever he's running, I'm going to throw him the football. If I don't have a clue what I'm doing, that guy's getting it.
And he may be extra point without problem. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Under fire. half Madden.
Yeah, with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Gators are up to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So here they come, going for it on 4th and long. The aftershocks of that earlier sack still reverberating. Unloads to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They kept that drive alive, but still ground to cover here on first down. It's complete to the right. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
We find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about he's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Gators can really attack on this second and short. Here's the pressure. It's complete on the right side. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Let's go! To the air, it's Yates. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Fires toward the end zone. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Out of the gun, now run it inside. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas.
Wouldn't have been a heck of a catch if it was caught on you, nigga.
Every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to
Would have been bull crap.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. Flips it out in the flat. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 at the 31. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much he can do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Kinsey. Using the quick game. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Just another big play for this guy. He spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again.
Yeah, so I'm not finding it, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make
been brought down after a really nice run there.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
This quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running for that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now his second down coming. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. This time he's got his man. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Play number 10 on this drive in his 3rd and goal. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gator!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, no one's open, I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's going to be not very good defense.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss, but on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The Gale to the back. Touchdown, Florida! And they had 6 more on the board with that trip to the house. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and get the stop at the 19. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Mustangs moving quickly to the line. They'll leave it with him. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Back to throw is Hawkins. Throws it out in space. He's not going to make it. What a job on this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Mustangs will send out the punt unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Boots his first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back. Understands where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down. Don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
On the move at the 30. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score. Just a zone. First and 10 at the 21. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Back up now. Here's second and goal. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. He's open on the right. Touchdown, Gator! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I love the wheel route. I love calling it because most of the time I'm going to get my running back who's a fast athlete in space against a linebacker or somebody who can't catch him. Nice play design. Nice job throwing it out in front of him. He does the rest. Gets in for the touchdown.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and to stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
Send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun to give to the back. Breaks into the open. Passes sticks in, still on his feet. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The Mustangs will have it first and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. At the 40, there he goes. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he never had a chance. Just stop
Nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. He's got it for 2, and we're all tied up. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start working that left side now. There to make the tackle, but the big beaver was good enough to give them a first down. Passing game, yet this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. He's got him. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. They are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. So first down will open up the final period. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 45 before he stopped a gain of 6. sure to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Starting to feel a little pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. From the 30-yard line on first down. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
And he tried to do all he broke one tackle, but my God, his guys were hitting him left and right in the backfield.
This is a staple for any good defensive coordinator. They want their guys to swarm the football and gang tackle if one guy misses, another one's there.
No doubt. And the staple for the offensive coordinator or the offensive line coach is block those guys. Don't watch them tackle our guys.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And this one splits the uprights. And they go back on top. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the fourth quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. You got the lead. You got to get it going.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Got the quick completion. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Off the play fake. Flips it out to the back. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Mustangs want to pick up the tempo. To the air, it's Hawkins. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week, putting up another monster game today. Late in the year when you know Heisman voters are watching, this guy wants to bring the Heisman Trophy home.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They'll go right back to it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Got him downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Mustangs look to keep this drive humming.
And an early completion was his dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season. Like, spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
A penalty on the play that looks like offensive pass interference. Offense set on first down. To the ground with the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. We'll take a break to check it out. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Oh, he's got some space. They made the stop, but not before he takes a chunk on what they need to move the sticks. The play action fake. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Got some room, and to the goal line.
And that's a really nice physical run. This is a team that prides themselves on the ability to establish the line of scrimmage. And here we are in the fourth quarter, late in the game. Everyone's tired, and a no-nonsense run. Great push by the offensive line, taking the lead with that touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll put this one in play first snap that drive from the 25. Got room at the 35. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's his offense on first set of downs. Back to pass, it's Kinsey. Makes the grab. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. One man in the backfield and he gets it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks on first down.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because to score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. Just got to be very, very careful. You absolutely cannot turn it over.
Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And I'm so interested to see how this guy responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spot, like make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Quick timeout call by the offense halfway, trying to preserve every minute possible. And the Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks now back. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man quickly. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Touchdown, Florida! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
They're ready to kick it away in this team. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Unloads it left. Got his man. Turning it on. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41. And a big pickup has this offense on the move. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab along the sideline, but then a little short of the first down. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. Fires to the big fella. And how much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch this every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer was somebody.
Yeah, and the high rate team was retired for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmaking.
He'll bring it back from inside the spot. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Florida's offense will have the football first. The Gators put the chop on the ball the last time they saw them, and they are looking for seconds this time, Jesse.
Yeah, that was an absolute beatdown the last time these two teams played. But talking to the Gators coaching staff, they're not expecting this one to be the same. They know that Tennessee's going to come into this one fired up, motivated, ready to roll. The Gators coaching staff is expecting a much different feel and type of game this time.
It's complete to the left. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
That's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles it to the ground. Halfway there on first down and 2nd and 5. The give to the tailback. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains and measure this one. The Gators are facing 3rd and inches. Looking to throw, it's Kinsey. Makes the ground. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down at 2nd and 9. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw him just freeze the second level of that defense just for a second and allow the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. They've climbed into the top 10 in defensive battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level. Obviously, they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team isn't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still looking for the squad.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long games because of his ability.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Gator.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach. Watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical. And you take what the defense gives you. You make the decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. So Tennessee's offense will get the ball for the first time. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. From the gun to give, looking for room. Good surge up front, giving the 4 out to the 18. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll run play action. Lofts one high indeed. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. To the air, it's Knight. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. The Vols will call on their punt team. Getting your first look of the afternoon at the punter. Wants to bring it back. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. These two, which have so much cross-pollination and legendary games in their history, first played in 1916 with the Vols blanking the Gators in Florida. Tennessee actually won the first 10 meetings with Florida not getting a W in the series until 1954.
And there was a period of time, Reese, in this rivalry that the game not only had SEC championship implications, but national championship implications too. Think back to the heyday of this rivalry in the late 90s. Danny Woodford going up against Peyton Manning. We played the Vols, and we had games that were won in overtime. We had games that went down to 2-minute drives. There was so much NFL talent on the field, and it was such a competitive and physical game every single year.
Ball's at the 29. They'll take the offense out there and go for it. The Gators will try to move the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got his man. And they reacted well with the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Gators are on. Off the play fake on first down. They're working that left side. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Arches ahead. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you got to get locked into the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators will tell you, give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense blowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Here's a hit. Looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost have a touchdown pass on that one. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal for him. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Kickoff running on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. They'll bring it out. It's Butler. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just a little off. Incomplete. The roar on the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Wants to throw. It's Knight. And the sack. All the way back to the 5. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Handoff from the gun. Breaks the tackle. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
You wonder about that play call on 3rd and 1. Maybe just trying to give themselves a little bit more real estate, but it didn't fool the defense. They create another negative play.